Hey guys, Frank here, your virtual general aviation aviator. And today I'm going to give you my three reasons, the main three reasons why I hate the Challenger 650 by Hot Start. Now, three reasons, and I go through them. Number one, it's a cheap plane. Number two, it has the effect of rendering other aircraft inferior. And number three, the developer is nuts. All right, so with that said, let's talk about them. It's a cheap plane. The aircraft is way too cheap. This aircraft should have been priced with an additional zero at the end. It's certainly worth $1,149. And I would have felt that it was a fair price to pay for it. This aircraft, from what I've learned from a real world Challenger pilot, say Alpha Foxtrot, excuse me, that pilots do use it to help with getting the Challenger type rating. He goes on to say that it actually has more information than the study material they're required to learn. Seriously though, the price is more than fair, and once you purchase this aircraft and flown it a bit, you'll agree that it should have cost more than the $115 you pay for it. Maybe not $1,150, but certainly more than $115. Number two, it has the effect of rendering other aircraft inferior. Now, I know that's a strong statement. Before I purchased the Challenger, I was perfectly content to flip a few switches, line up, and take off. Maybe a little bit more than that. I could be airborne within 5 minutes of starting the sim. However, most of the time, I consider myself big on immersion, so I go through the checklist and try to mimic real-world pilots and procedures. Most of the checklist had minimum system tests, if any at all. Also, I remind myself that it's a sim, so a walk-around was pointless. Not so in the Challenger. You can't get off the ground without doing something of a walk around and removing covers and pins. You can, however, have the ground crew remove the chocks if you forget to. In other aircraft, I press a button and whoosh, all my static elements are magically removed. The aircraft is more than developed. It's virtually constructed. It's built system by system from the ground up. None of that pop in an APU to require an engine start. It's more than just a simulation of the APU. In the Challenger, the APU has the same purpose and functionality as it does in the real aircraft. It's subject to the same issues and malfunctions as the real thing. The same holds true of all the other systems. Everything is built to simulate, a better word is emulate real world physics. There are no tables to tell the aircraft how it should fly based on empirical data. It has to use X-plane's BET or blade element theory and figure out how to fly, just as the real airplane uses known physics to fly. The Challenger has redefined the term study level. Number three, the developer is nuts. I remember seeing tons of video about the TBM 900 by Hot Start, so I purchased it. At the time, it was the most I ever paid for a GA aircraft, or any aircraft for that matter, since I'm not an airliner guy. But I wasn't disappointed. It was a good purchase then, and it's a good purchase now if you're running XP11, and it will be a great purchase when it's available in X-Plane 12. Anywho, as I was saying, the developer is nuts, and he admits it. I can't remember which of his Twitch video he says it in. I'd never watched the magic or sorcery of an aircraft being developed before. I have watched portions of Total Rico streams working on both the Challenger and the TBM. Total Rico is the lead developer for Hot Start. I don't know if he has other devs that has made material contributions to the project by his company. However, from my perspective, the guy's a genius. In a period of about 3 years, he has been able to learn and understand the Challenger 650 and its systems and subsystems and subsystems. He appears to have learned as much about the Challenger as the engineers who developed and who designed and built the aircraft. Not only that, but he's been able to regurgitate what he's learned by giving us the Hot Start Challenger. Hell, I'm still learning the systems on the C-172, and I was introduced to it over a score ago. The problem I'm having now is that I wish other developers were nuts. It's doubtful we'll see others like Total Rico anytime soon. I can say that I'll always be willing to purchase his aircraft. Heck, if he developed an airliner, I might even become an FAA Part 121 pilot. Part 121 are the requirements that govern airline operations in the United States. Anyway, in summary, I think it's doubtful we'll see an aircraft that rivals the Challenger 650 in any simulator anytime soon. In fact, I believe the Challenger 650 by Hotstar has and will continue to help drive the sales of X-Plane 12 for years. While it might not be official, I can't help but believe that Bombardier hasn't taken notice of the project. I believe they might even be directing their pilots to the project as a supplement for refreshing on how to fly the thing. Hopefully, they'll figure out a way to unofficially compensate Hotstar for bringing the project to us. At the end of the day, I now believe you understand why I hate the Challenger 650, and I hope you will hate it as much as I do. Thanks to Total Rico, the pilots who contributed to the program, and devs who've made contributions big and small, I'm stuck with an aircraft that I ... So anyway, guys, if you like this video, give it a like. Got any comments, leave them below. And as always,
Y'all come back now, dear.